Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of striving for your dreams, only to find them just out of reach? Maybe you've spent hours visualizing your goals, creating detailed vision boards, or affirming your intentions. Yet the desired results remain elusive. What if I told you the real obstacle could be hidden within your very approach? In this journey, we'll unearth some surprisingly common traps that may be sabotaging your manifestation efforts and derailing your spiritual growth. By the end of our time together, you'll be armed with transformative strategies that can realign your practices with your deepest desires. Imagine, for a moment, finally breaking free from the chains of self-doubt and stepping into a life that reflects your truest purpose. If that vision resonates with you, take a moment to subscribe here, because you won't want to miss the upcoming revelations. After all, it's not just about chasing dreams. It's about reclaiming the power that's been within you all along. Before we dive into the hidden barriers, let's look at what manifestation actually entails and why it matters for your spiritual journey. Many people think of manifestation as simply wishing for something and expecting it to arrive. In truth, it's far more nuanced. Essentially, manifestation involves aligning your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors so that you become a magnet for the experiences and outcomes you desire. Some practitioners lean on the law of attraction, a concept suggesting that our reality is shaped by the energy we project. But there's a common misunderstanding. Some believe that if you just think positively, everything will fall into place without the need for consistent effort or genuine emotional investment. This misconception leads to frustration when our goals don't materialize as quickly or easily as we'd like. Realistically, our internal beliefs and feelings contribute significantly to what we attract into our lives. Multiple studies in psychology support the notion that our mindset, particularly the strength of our intentions and the depth of our belief, can affect motivation, resilience, and even how we perceive opportunities. This doesn't mean think happy thoughts and all will be perfect, but it does validate that our internal world profoundly influences the external. By recognizing that manifestation is a co-creative process, we begin to see ourselves as active participants in how life unfolds. You can think of it this way. If you're a gardener, you don't just toss seeds on the ground and hope they sprout. You prepare the soil, water the seeds, ensure they get enough sunlight, and protect them from harm. Manifestation is similar. Our dreams won't blossom without attentive cultivation of mind, spirit, and action. With a basic foundation in place, let's explore the personal blocks that often hold us back from the fulfillment we seek. One of the most pervasive hidden barriers is self-sabotage. You might recognize it in moments of procrastination, perfectionism, or an inexplicable pattern of stopping just short of your breakthrough. Sometimes, this sabotaging force stems from fear of success, an unconscious worry that achieving your dreams might disrupt your life. Other times, it takes the form of imposter syndrome, that nagging sense that you're not truly worthy, no matter how prepared or talented you are. To understand why these patterns exist, it helps to explore depth psychology, particularly the work of Carl Jung. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow self, representing the parts of our psyche that remain hidden or suppressed. When we repress our fears or feelings of inadequacy, they don't vanish. They fester in the subconscious, exerting influence over our choices in subtle yet powerful ways. Have you ever doubted your abilities, even when there was clear evidence you were capable? Chances are, a shadow aspect is at play, feeding you limiting beliefs and urging you to play small. Personal experience shows that these internal blocks often manifest during pivotal moments, like a job interview, a business opportunity, or a creative project. You might find yourself holding back, making excuses, or setting impossible standards to avoid real progress. The crucial step is awareness. By bringing these fears to the surface, examining them with curiosity rather than judgment, and making a conscious decision to release them, you can dismantle those unseen barriers. Consider journaling to capture any recurring negative thoughts. Challenge them logically, or replace them with more empowering statements. It may sound simple, but consistent reflection helps break cycles of doubt. Now that we've uncovered how self-sabotage can derail us from within, let's explore a powerful catalyst for manifestation: our emotions. At first glance, emotions might appear to be fleeting reactions that come and go throughout the day. However, when it comes to creating your reality, they play an outsized role. The energy you project into the world, often referred to as your vibrational frequency, relates directly to how you feel. When you're consistently in a state of fear, resentment, or hopelessness, it's as if you're sending out a low-frequency broadcast that signals, "I'm not ready," or "I'm unworthy." In contrast, emotions like gratitude, love, and joy elevate your vibrational frequency, aligning you more closely with possibilities that match those higher states of being. This idea isn't just spiritual rhetoric. Research in fields like neurotheology and positive psychology shows that elevated emotional states correlate with more optimal brainwave patterns and better overall mental health. Think of it as a cosmic mirror. If you radiate openness and trust, life tends to reflect those qualities back to you. If you radiate frustration, you often encounter more reasons to be frustrated. Shifting your emotional baseline from negative to positive can feel challenging, especially if you're used to approaching life from a place of stress or fear. One of the simplest ways to raise your frequency is through mindfulness practices. Taking even a few minutes each day to focus on your breath can calm mental chatter and reset your emotional state. Gratitude exercises also work wonders. Try writing down 3 things you're thankful for every morning. You may be surprised how this small habit changes your outlook. Visualization is another powerful tool. Picture yourself surrounded by a bright, uplifting light, or imagine a vivid scene of success and contentment. The mind cannot always distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences, so this practice can prime you to feel more positive in your day-to-day life. By fine-tuning your emotional landscape, you open the door for more synchronicities and favorable circumstances. Having looked at emotions as an internal compass, let's now consider how larger cosmic forces may subtly influence our path. Throughout history, people have looked to the stars for guidance and insight, believing that cosmic events can create energetic windows of opportunity or challenge. While some might dismiss this as mere superstition, there's a certain resonance in aligning with natural rhythms. Whether it's an astrological alignment, such as a powerful planetary conjunction or a lunar cycle, many spiritual traditions teach that the universe offers cues for the best times to reflect, to act, or to simply be still. Historical narratives often speak of sages and seers who aligned significant endeavors, like founding a temple or embarking on a pilgrimage, with auspicious celestial moments. This synergy between the cosmic and the personal has been woven into countless spiritual stories. Embracing these universal rhythms doesn't mean basing every decision on the position of the planets, nor does it guarantee instant success. What it does is remind us that we're part of a vast tapestry where each thread interacts with larger patterns. Patience becomes a vital ingredient here. When we trust in divine or cosmic timing, we release the need to force outcomes prematurely. This trust can ease anxiety and create space for inspiration to flourish. If you feel called to explore astrological or cosmic influences further, keep track of events like eclipses or solstices, then observe how you feel or what circumstances arise. Over time, you might notice patterns that reinforce your sense of connection to the greater universe. Still, even as we tune in to these celestial rhythms, we have to remain vigilant about pitfalls rooted in our everyday world, one of which is the constant pull of materialism. In a society often fixated on acquisition and accumulation, the spiritual seeker may find their attention split between genuine personal growth and a desire for more stuff. Whether it's the newest gadget, expensive clothing, or an idealized lifestyle, these external markers can distract us from the deeper aspects of our journey. There's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying the comforts of life, but a relentless pursuit of possessions can feed a mindset that equates self-worth with net worth. When we hinge our happiness on accumulating more, we risk diminishing our capacity for inner stillness and self-discovery. Many wisdom traditions have long cautioned against the trap of excessive material focus, citing that an obsession with tangible gains often blinds us to intangible riches like peace, compassion, and higher insight. Stepping back from materialism doesn't require a vow of poverty. Instead, it involves mindfulness and intention. Consider a more minimalistic approach. Ask yourself what truly adds value or meaning to your life. Maybe it's decluttering your living space so that every item you see has purpose, or perhaps it's redirecting your time and resources from shopping towards self-care, volunteering, or creative expression. Simple acts, like taking a quiet walk in nature or journaling about personal growth, can be far more nourishing for the spirit than endlessly chasing status symbols. The deeper question is, are your decisions guided by your soul's calling, or by societal pressures to appear successful? Realigning with your spiritual essence means curating a life that reflects your values, rather than chasing illusions of success. As you re-examine what truly matters, you free up mental and emotional space to deepen the process of manifestation and cultivate genuine fulfillment. By now, we've journeyed through the importance of addressing self-sabotage, the power of emotions, the influence of cosmic rhythms, and the need to distance ourselves from the illusions of materialism. You might be wondering how to put all of this into practice in a way that creates lasting change. First and foremost, remember that awareness is key. Notice your thoughts, note your emotional states, and pay attention to the ways you might be undermining your own progress. Then, commit to small, consistent steps. If fear of success or imposter syndrome is your biggest hurdle, acknowledge it and consciously choose to take an incremental risk each day, like sharing your ideas with a mentor or applying for a position that stretches your skills. If difficult emotions lower your frequency, try a gratitude exercise or a brief mindfulness session. Whenever you sense negativity rising, let's also talk about timing. Not everything blooms at once. Sometimes, you have to plant seeds, nurture them, and wait patiently. This might involve learning a new skill before launching a passion project, or simply giving yourself enough time to heal from past emotional wounds. Aligning with cosmic events can be an added layer of harmony, but don't wait for the stars to be perfect to begin. Start today, wherever you are, trusting that you'll be guided toward the people, opportunities, and resources you need. Patience and persistence operate in tandem. The first helps you accept the natural unfolding of events, while the second ensures you keep moving forward when things seem slow. Finally, examine your relationship with the material world. Are the objects and pursuits in your life reflective of your values, or are they placeholders for deeper needs? A wonderful way to explore this question is through a simple ritual. Take a moment, once a week, to review purchases or social commitments on your calendar. Ask whether these reflect your highest intentions, or whether they're draining your energy. Over time, you'll notice which activities and possessions genuinely enrich your life and which ones leave you feeling empty. Such honest evaluation empowers you to break free from external pressures and invest more energy in your spiritual well-being. Putting these ideas into action can transform your life from the inside out. Rather than feeling stuck, you begin to sense a new flow, where your beliefs, feelings, and behaviors line up to attract the experiences you desire. And you'll likely see that it's not just about getting things, but about becoming a more conscious, compassionate, and fulfilled version of yourself. Take a moment now to acknowledge any insights you've gained. Are you seeing new ways you can shift your mindset or daily habit? If so, share your reflections or even your personal challenges in the comments below. Talking openly about our journeys can help us realize we're not alone. It also creates a supportive community where everyone can learn from one another's experiences. You have far more power than you may believe, and this power isn't about bending the universe to your will. It's about realizing you already belong to the universe. When you remove the barriers of self-sabotage, align your emotions with your intentions, remain open to greater cosmic patterns, and detach from needless material distractions, you become an authentic co-creator of your destiny. Never underestimate the ripple effect of even the smallest shift in perspective. One subtle decision, to replace a negative thought, to practice gratitude, or to listen to your intuition, can set off a chain reaction, leading to profound transformation. As we come to a close, let's recap this eye-opening exploration. We've pulled back the curtain on common pitfalls that can undermine your spiritual and personal growth. And we've highlighted strategies to overcome them, confronting your shadow, harnessing the frequency of your emotions, honoring cosmic flow, and grounding yourself in values beyond material obsession. Now, it's your turn to weave these principles into your daily life. Even small changes, like a few minutes of silent reflection or a conscious decluttering of your living space, can spark significant shifts. You are powerful beyond measure, and the path to manifestation is about uncovering that inherent power rather than seeking it outside yourself. If you found any value in this discussion, remember to subscribe. Your support and presence here are truly appreciated. Let's continue walking this path toward expanded awareness and share our wisdom along the way. Drop a comment if something resonated with you, if you had an aha moment, or if you simply want to connect. Thank you for taking the time to explore these transformative ideas. May your journey unfold with clarity, purpose, and a profound sense of alignment as you move ever closer to living the reality you've always imagined. The journey is ongoing, and by learning from each other and from our own inner guidance, we can continually rise to a level where obstacles once seen as insurmountable become stepping stones to our greatest growth. Here's to your next step, and may it be guided by the wisdom you carry within.